Does it die? Oh, I gotta do this. Okay, let's beat the game. Oh god, he looks so horrible. I liked him with blue hair. Blue hair, not white.
Now what am I to do?
What's this?
What now?
Guess we'll see what these guys do together.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
W humans.
A world united. But wait, the ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed?
Coffee.
Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic.
Well, I mean,
Do you wonder what they battled
the three-eyed chick, Euphra or
Without the
whatever, she
divided
calls it Magla.
tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible. And destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts.
People don't really get into war because of
choice,
fear
I
and
know they'd rather live
anxiety.
in a world
Wars are
without
fought
tribal
over
division.
land
And
and
what the truth
ideals. That's just always how it's
That
been.
world's
Always.
already fallen apart.
But
More
you
than
know,
that,
like this is a
it's how we
game
all got
in a
here.
different world with
Such
different
drastic
reasons and
physical
different
changes
purposes.
would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes? We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
We're not the prince. I deny that claim.
Disbelief. It is nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies.
Nope.
But of one mind.
That was the dumbest, worst fucking twist writing I've ever seen in my life. No, I didn't. The prince is dead. I'm not the prince. If anything, I'm more the commander, whatever you want to call him, right? Then I am the prince.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
Okay. Anxiety doesn't run the world, people.
Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away.
Oh my god, dude. Like, anxiety isn't really even a thing.
Acknowledging its existence.
It doesn't exist. That's the whole point.
Walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
Oh my god. This is bad.
Let's do it. Let's fight.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this gut. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye.
Even you've got to cope with.
I realized something in our travels.
Oh,
Anxiety can lead people
God.
astray. There's always. That's why. Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis, he may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts. They're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw. Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Oh God,
Magla is a
man, this
substance
anxiety
born of the
shit,
heart,
it's just so annoying.
Generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the
Okay, I'm skipping that fucking horse shit. Oh God, that was annoying. My anxiety and my fears. My anxiety and my fears. My anxiety. Like, stop being such a fucking pussy. Jesus Christ. Is what you need, because, like, you're a fucking puss, dude. Like. Can't we ever just go anywhere without like 8 fucking pages of non-stop dialogue? Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Stop! You. Zorba.
So,
Who did you expect?
This guy. Okay. Right. Let's take it down and then get after Zorba!
The blade's edge!
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Face me! Must witness our secret technique! Mr. Some darker arts.
Ah, I didn't one hit kill it.
Don't I'll show you. Raging fire!
I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
What the hell are those little ball things?
God! Nice one, Captain!
Maybe not.
We'll do this together.
Not this.
Let's go. I'll cut through. A tough one.
Let us clean up. Assassin! I show no mercy. Formidable indeed.
I call upon a royal soul! Burn! Smash them!
In the name, Swordmaster. Right on track.
Badly hurt! Get her some healing!
Well, I mean, I was the
You look like you're about to
cleric,
drop.
the healer, and now I'm fucking not.
Work together.
So, thanks for fucking me.
I won't hold back. Lend me your strength. By this power. The blade's edge.
You think you're Assassin! Assassin! Some healing
I
power.
knew you'd help.
I owe you.
That helped. I've got just the... Behold this power! Raging fire! Sorry, my mistake.
Now, are you prepared? I'll cut this.
More apples?
Oh,
Quick,
God.
knock them off again!
I won't hold back. I'll cut through. All right. How's that?
Be neither timid nor arrogant. Advancing! Oh, power of kings! How's this?
Thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you. Watch me! Burn!
I can't afford to. Not done yet.
Regenerated the headwind! Here comes another round of wind attacks!
Pathetic.
I won't hold back. The blade's edge. Come on.
Let us face me!
I need more like
There's a
all
hidden arm.
enemies. One. Yep. One.
I must. Oh, power of kings! Die! I dare say we've made our point.
Behold this power! Raging fire! That felt great!
Now, what's the Swordmaster? Not to the fore. No holding back. I'll cut you
Right
down.
on
I was
target!
wondering why he wasn't doing much
Nice
damage.
By this power. I'll cut through.
Uh-oh.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again! Dodge!
Oh, you missed. Haha. W. Juna.
Assassin! We need not push ourselves.
I knew you'd help.
Kagebocho heal
That
jutsu.
helped!
That's what he just did.
Fast dancer! Burn!
I can't afford. Swordmaster. Hack and slash. You see that?
Let's stay calm.
that?
He's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Now accept your fate. How's this?
That helped.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you. This'll be a fast dancer. Let's get some use
Thanks.
out of this.
I shall I call upon royal power within! I'll cut you down!
Prince! The Blaze Egg!
Still here?
More apples? Quick, knock them off again! Regenerate the headwinds! Here comes another round of wind attacks! Legs are back to normal! Good! We've only just taken them out! Heal! We've gotta do something about those apples! Let me handle those apples!
Sure.
Alright, leave it to... Now it can't heal itself anymore.
Well,
Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
it's gonna just grow them back, but I understand what you mean. Thank you.
I show no mercy.
I'll give you the perform. Watch me. Raging fire.
Now, what's the... They die hard!
It's okay.
Hot! It's still up?
He's about to collapse. Someone heal him fast. Heismay's in real danger.
Dang, that thing's doing some damage.
I owe you.
That helped. Don't underestimate me. This should be
I
good.
knew you'd help.
Quite a boon.
Helpful as ever.
In the name, Swordmaster!
I'll cut you
Right
down!
on target.
Nice, hit him with a
Let's go.
crit.
Through! A tough one.
Die! Apologies. Would you finish it?
More apples? Quick, knock them off again.
Better eat like 4 apples, bro.
Badly hurt. Get her some healing. Juna, are you okay? You look like you're about to drop. Can't let it go unused.
That helped.
My thanks.
My thanks! I can't afford... No holding back! I can do it! Not done yet!
I will fight with the rock. We'll do this together.
I'll lend a hand myself.
No holding back!
Damn.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Tremble before me.
The bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness
How is he
may be
heir to
revered
heaven? Like,
as the
doesn't even
good
make
ruler he
sense.
can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Come what may, my life is a shield raised in your Highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
Fucking obviously. Jeez.
I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
That's about what it comes down to, yes.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. But we work best under pressure anyway.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just... The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Yes.
Our final battle lies ahead. The
It's a bit strange, isn't it? The beginning of my... Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm...
Likewise. I'm glad to be your ally.
Yep. Though, I guess...
The mystical, your tempered bond by the great...
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
Wow.
When things get tough. By the way, I wonder... The part we're reading today is... The last chapter. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, a utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's, however, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions. So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Gruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luke, but we can't lose either. For this...
Right.
You and that...
Alright, okay. Whoa.
I saw what happened. So, as far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired an archetype whose existence was only theoretical. Known to some scholars, I once said that to be elder was your inescapable fate. How magic is a process by which we confront fate and So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
Death.
Foremost fate.
Everybody dies.
Indeed. Yet by some, do you understand?
Anybody who's
Not as an
ever born
unearthed title of
dies.
bloodlines.
That's it. That's the answer.
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? Yes. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek,
Are you?
As for you, move onward to thy final ordeal.
How rude. Like, answer the guy's questions. He's been stuck in a book or whatever for who knows how long. Oh, man.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, all our preparation.
All this right?
Tis
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
Some coin would be nice.
I don't care for honor.
even having become your highness the Prince.
Well... here's where we are now. Let's move!
Yeah. After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general. The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive. Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently, and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured. That old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of reef.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh, no, of course not. I'm just saying.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You've seen Count Luis lie to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh?
By order
No
of the
sense
Peaky
becoming a
Blinders.
monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue.
Can I just get to the fighting, please?
Ah. The royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Thou wert elder.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Gran Tran. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back! Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored!
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Because he's an imposter! Just like Count Luis said! You'll not fool us again, beast!
Oi! Calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a Paripus like you, and you spit on him! Scum! Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the Prince!
Lady Juna, I can't believe this! I admired you! Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame! Shame! Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you! How dare you strike out at him? They're all traitors, I say!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions, and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pikes soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi! Over here! Don't bother with them! No talking this one out. You need to run! Now!
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know. It's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone, and oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. Yeah, I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
All right.
What now?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
I found new power.
Alright, not enough to do anything. Maybe we'll actually get to some fighting.
What now?
Winning. What? Oh, I can go talk to more. I gotta do that quick.
Now, where was I?
Oh. Now why do that? Incredible.
All right. Everything up?
Yes. Please. Listen here. research.
Yeah.
Surely. I'm grateful, truly.
He... No.
May the truth guide us both. Listen here.
This one's important.
I need to strengthen an elite archetype to rank 20.
If I have... Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Would he be elite? But I'm not getting him to 20 now, so, you know.
Oh.
We'll do that later. More story is like one of the only side stories I care about.
Luis rightfully ought to be king.
What now?
Luis is the only one there. Smash it all to bits!
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right?
According
Still,
to bad
I
writing.
mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
But you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
See, she gets it.
Yes, that's right.
She
It'll
understands.
all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. And not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the Royal Palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, O King.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
What to pick?
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
To all the people who dwell in this land,
this voice?
Where's Link when you need him?
soon naught but 1 month will remain.
Am I right?
On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shalt inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle, but I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner, or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
True enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Maybe hope.
A little broad, don't you think?
No, I don't.
I don't really know what everyone's
actually.
talking about. But everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
Great. Well, I'm not
We've got a few days left. So, it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regret.
How do I have a few days left? Like, I was told I'd be fighting now.
So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop it. That's...
Let's put an end to this.
Deadline 10. I have 30 days. Okay, this is not the finale at all. Like, Jesus Christ.
So?
Smash it all to bits. All right, then.
I have 30 days left. Like, that's nuts. Okay. Ooh.
New skills, new possibilities. I found new power. All right, then.
Luis rightfully ought to be
All right, then.
Luis, hopefully you're right to be king.
Ooh. Hello. Help me, will ya?
I get...
Much crap.
Let's give it a shot. That's where you want to go.
Help me.
Yeah!
Ooh. It'll be Lord Louis before too long.
We'll go see what the informant knows. What do you know?
Smash it all to bits.
Wait, no, not you.
Hey.
You.
Yep.
Please.
It's okay.
All right, then. Where to?
Let's go. Something up?
What shall I do? Split.
I'm always down for forbidden power. Holy.
That sounds right.
All right then.
That sky looks proper angry.
Just sublime. Just help.
Let's give it a shot. Okay.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
What more can I do?
No harm in just listen. Keep this to yourself.
Hey!
No harm in just listening, you know.
I don't really know what she told me, so.
Keep this to yourself.
Viewed with dark affinity.
What more can I do?
Don't I have an item that literally stops Hex? Or maybe I can buy it.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
I might have to go to the White Peaks magic shop though.
Let's go.
Yeah, I do. I have to wait till night.
What now? All right then. All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
That damned Luis.
All right then.
Damned Luis.
Where to?
Let's go.
This weather is
All right then. Let's go.
food.
Hello. Gran. Now.
Yeah, I'll do it. Okay.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Please, if they.
All right.
All right then. All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Hello there. I see that. What will you...
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Thank you.
Let's...
I speak as...
All right then. Where to?
All right, we got all the side missions. Let's I think anyway. Let's double check.
Let's go.
Welcome.
Okay, let's see. I need anything that gets Hex away. Nada.
All right then.
Quest. Let's see. What's this one?
All right then. All right then.
Let's go.
Preparations are complete.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
All right then. Let's head there right away. All right then.
Let's go.
Can't see a single good offensive. Cheers. Come again anytime.
Protection from fire. That's what I need.
What's the world coming to?
What now?
Prevents burn. Hey, this prevents hex. Okay. Malice screen. I need more of those.
All right then.
Can't see a single good option.
Afternoon.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
This weather is dreadful.
All right then. Go.
If Louise wins the crown, what will become of us?
Fancy a bit of it?
Hey,
Want in on this? Come again anytime.
What? You didn't even tell me
If
anything.
Louise wins the crown, what will become of us?
Where to?
let's go.
What more can I do? No harm in just...
Okay, this is the hex
What more
one.
can I do?
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Let's go. Okay, what's the plan?
Now then.
All right.
Let's...
I can't tell what...
We could set up camp there.
We could rest for...
What a view!
That was incredible.
Here's where we are now.
That was incredible. Oh, I don't like that.
Be that as it may.
Don't do...
It's your...
Now then.
Be that as it may.
Don't lose focus.
But...
It's your...
That...
What to pick? All right then. What now?
Hey!
Want in on this? Come again anytime. Cheers. Come again.
Okay, what? Which one am I doing?
All right then. All right then. Where to?
Forsaken one. Okay.
Thank you. I wondered if you'd notice.
Wait a minute.
I'd not say my last goodbyes without telling you. No, he's but the urn itself I disposed of. It's Ujif tradition, you see. Keeping the remains of the fallen in fine-wrought urns. But my boy, I had not much left of him. Only the smallest of bones. Now, however, those bones rest at my very heart. I asked the young Lady Yufa to craft for me a necklace that I might keep them ever close and safe. Wherever I go, and whatever I do, I shall wear this always. He will never leave my side again. I mustn't turn my eyes from my son's passing. Nor will I surrender his memory to Earth, left to rest in some place far beyond my heart's reach. No. I have but one course. I will carry my son with me, and we will change this burden of oppression against our people. Until that day comes, when we change this world for the better, I will fight with my son at my side and in my heart.
I'm sure that's what your son would want.
Yes, I think so too. It will be no easy path. But I have made my decision. Thanks to you. We two have spoken of much, eh? Sometimes it's felt as though my son himself has been advising me. And well, I've been through no small pains on this endeavor. But it was that experience that brought me to my decision.
I'm honored.
It's because of the perspective we share. That's how I found a way forward. One I'll not regret. You are the only one who can create a world fit for my son to rest. Lad, my hopes rest with you. And I will see them protected, even should it cost me my life.
I'll be counting on you.
Of course. You may leave it in my hands. After all this, you are like a son to me yourself, you know. Your life, your ideals. I will protect them as my own. Another toast, then. To us. To my son. And to the children. And their future.
The aloof hermit, Haizme, keeper and heritor of the thief's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I will never forget how this drink tasted tonight. You should let me hear some of your stories too, eh?
W. Heisman.
Just every now and then. They need not be grand tales. Even passing thoughts are fine. I can't remember the last time I felt this.
The party descends upon the Forsaken Tower. Is the decision to pursue such a beast one of bravery, or something else altogether? The Gauntlet Runner stops.
It's kind of like necessity, right?
Its glare already
doesn't really matter what else. It's you gotta do it. If I didn't have to do it, then I wouldn't do it. But I have to, so I am. That's how this works. Not everything is actually a choice.
In other words,
at last. Thou must not fail.
Oh.
Okay, can we like stop all the talking? Like, come on. I'll be right back.
What now?
Okay, I'm actually gonna get off because I'm not even close to the end. Not the finale. Can I rename that? Let me try that real quick. I'm gonna name it Closer to the Finale. Hold up, let me do this. Boom. I guess I didn't really even need to do that.